Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. d6 opens up the light-squared bishop and prevents white from pushing the pawn to e5 after black eventually plays nf6. d4 offers to trade the d-pawn for the c-pawn, giving up a center pawn for more active pieces. Cx d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and starts to develop on the queen side. G6 prepares to fianchetto the dark squared bishop on G7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. B3 supports the strong D4 knight in the center. Bg7 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. F3 supports the E4 pawn, and prepares to develop the dark squared bishop to E3 and the queen to D2, a common attacking setup versus fianchetto systems. Nc6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the knight on d4 and controls the e5 square. Qd2 develops the queen, defends the bishop on e3 and prepares to castle queenside. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Bc4 develops the bishop to an active square, attacks the f7 pawn and allows white to castle kingside. Bd7 develops the light-squared bishop and defends the knight on c6. Castling queenside gets the king out of the center and connects the rooks. Rc8 develops the rook to the half-open c-file and supports the knight on c6. Bb3 retreats the bishop, keeping it on an active diagonal where it attacks the f7 pawn and avoids any discovery attacks from the rook on c8. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. This threatens to kick a knight. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This prevents the opponent from being able to kick a knight. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. This is an equal trade. This is the only good move. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures, from a previous move. This threatens to fork pieces. This is the only move that works. This threatens to attack a trapped bishop. This prevents the opponent from being able to fork pieces. This stops the opponent from being able to attack a trapped bishop. It is the last book move. Very precise. It is best. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. It is good. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. It is a mistake. White had an advantage, but now the game is close to equal. It is a miss. This ignores an opportunity to threaten winning a pawn. It is an inaccuracy. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Recaptures. It is best. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This develops a queen off its starting square, getting it into the action. This is the only move that works. This threatens to win a bishop. It is a great move. This stops the opponent from being able to win a bishop. It is good. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. It is excellent. That was a great move and very hard to find. It is brilliant. This steps away from the checking rook. It is best. This moves the rook to safety. It is best. This evades the check from the rook. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.